Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to play that one love song for your lover, for your mother, for your father, whoever you want to sing this to. It's a nice song that, what's his name? Elvis wrote before he went down. Crazy fucking history I hear. Anyway, he wrote the song and I guess that we can now sing it because he wrote it. That's how it works. It's pretty easy, pretty simple song. There's basically just 4 chords, is there? So it's C, there's an E minor, there's an A minor, there's an E, or is this an F? I think this is not an F, sorry. Another C, and then a G. So that's actually how it goes first. So it goes wise, and I'm putting the capo on the 3rd fret. You don't have to have it on the 3rd fret. You can do whatever you want, man. You can put it on the, you can put it right here. You can put it right here. You don't have to put a capo at all. It just depends on how you want to sing it yourself. If you have a high voice, then you're gonna want it further down the fretboard. If you have a low voice, then you'll want it somewhere low. If you have a really low voice, you might have to like tune your guitar all the way downer, or just go down an octave or something, an octave, I don't know. But anyways, so the first chord is a C, so it goes, right, pretty easy. Jesus, sorry about that. C chord, you put your ring finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, the 2nd finger on the 2nd string, the 3rd string, and then 3rd, I guess these are frets, I don't know, the 3rd string, 2nd fret, there we go, duh. Then your index finger on the 1st string, 1st fret. Finger picking is right here. And you can add a little bit of bass here. Let me just show you what the song would sound like with the guitar. It would be like, not like that. That's it. Okay, so the first chord is this. The 2nd chord, you could either do a G or an E minor. Lately I've been doing the E minor, which is super easy. 1st finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and then the middle finger on the 2nd string, on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Super easy. You can add a high pitch by putting this finger on the last string, the 6th string, on the 3rd fret. Okay? The next chord would be an A minor. 1st string, middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, like that. Ring finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, like that. Index finger on the 1st string, 1st fret. Next chord, it can be a little tricky because it's a barcode. So the entire index finger goes on the 1st fret like this. And then you're just doing basically an E chord underneath, which is 2nd string, 3rd fret with this finger, 3rd string, 3rd fret with this finger, 4th string, 2nd, 3rd fret, this is really hard to say, with this finger. Then you go back to the C, and you go into a G. G is your ring finger, first string, third fret, your middle finger on the second string, second fret, and your little pinky finger on the sixth string, third fret. Okay? So basically the way it goes is then you go back to the F, then you go back to an A minor, and you keep going to a C, and then G. Okay, now with the finger picking, I like to add a little bit of bass, so you can hit these two strings together because it sounds pretty nice, and then you hit this string with your thumb, and this one with your index. And it just keeps going. You can avoid hitting the melody notes by just going a little bit lower on your little pattern. Just note that for bass notes, this note is not going to work as well with the C chord because this note's supposed to be silent. What you can do in order to avoid hitting the chord is you can just kind of hover your thumb over that note and it just won't play. You can just go hard and it still won't make a sound because your thumb is kind of blocking the sound. There's also some things that you can do here to add to the melody, especially with the pinky finger. So you go, God. And here we go. You're gonna put your finger on your fifth string on the third fret. Then play the sixth string loose, and then as soon as you change into the F, you automatically clicking that last string. And notice how I just kind of, it's easy because you can just grip the guitar like this and then let go, and it just makes that nice harmony. For that G chord, you can play this one here, or you can do the original way of doing it, which is like this, and just play that. But for the G chord, I usually do something like this because it's easier to transition from a G to a C than going from here to here. So you just put your pinky over the third string, not third string, fifth string, sorry, third fret. And then you play it loose, and then as soon as you play that, this is going to be your hammered. Yeah, it's kind of difficult, I guess. So yeah, that hammer is kind of hard. So let's just go over from the beginning. Just gonna show the picking pattern here. what I've learned about the song is that you can basically strum it at first, especially if you're gonna sing it. And if you're gonna play it for someone that you really care about, you really should sing it, even if your voice is garbage. Um, because it'll show them that you really care about them and you're willing to go outside of your comfort zone to make something special for them, especially if your voice is garbage. Because if you have an amazing voice, like me, no, I'm kidding. If you have a really amazing voice, and you sing something for them, then it's not gonna mean as much because you know that you have. I mean, it's gonna mean obviously it's gonna mean something good, but it's not gonna be like as good as if you have a bad voice and you're still willing to, you know, almost risk embarrassing yourself to show them how much you appreciate them. So yeah, just try to sing it. And strumming would be easy. It would be like, wise men say. You could even do it slower. Wise men say. I like to add a little bit of beat after the first few verses because it kind of adds a little bit to the song. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I Then there's the next part. This chord is a little difficult, but man, it's a nice chord. I think it's an A7 or something. You basically, this is how you do the chord. Middle finger on the second string, second fret. First finger on the third string, first fret. Ring finger on the fourth string, second fret. Yeah, and pinky finger on the last string, second fret. This is what it hides a lot. That's the problem with. Let me see if I can have. So you can see those three ones there, right? And then you can see that one there. That's the one. That's where you want to put it. And this is where he goes, like the river flows. Like, fuck. Yeah, I messed it up. Like the river flows. And then you go into an E minor. Like the river flows back into the sea. So yeah, you just alternate this. Blah, 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 blah. And then some things, it's just a D. D is the index fingers, fourth string, second fret, ring finger, fifth string, third fret, middle finger, last string, second fret. Some things are meant to be. And then you go back into a C, and then an F, and then you go back into the verse. So basically, man, I'm such a shitty teacher. But basically, hopefully, what we have so far goes something like this. Wise men say only fools skip to the thing. Like the... Oh no, it's actually an E minor first. Like the river flows back into the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things, I guess it's not a D. Some things are meant to be. I'm super iffy about those chords. I'm not sure if they work, but you can sort of make them work. So, my bad. You actually go from an E minor into the E7 that we talked about. You don't put a D in there. You go E minor, A7, C, E, and then you go back into the verse. Shall I stay? Would it be the same if I can't help falling in love with you? The song is dedicated to Haley. I hope she, well, I can't dedicate a song I didn't write, but the one that I learned is for her. And I hope that this helped a little bit. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that you now know how to play this thing. Sorry for the finger. All right, good night.